He's on his radio tour right now throughout Canada. We're joined by Sarnia, Ontario singer-songwriter Mr. Eric Ethridge. Welcome to CFWE.
Jeremy, thank you so much for having me, man.
Well, tell us a little about yourself. In addition to being a singer, you're also a practicing chiropractic.
This is true, yes. So it's been an interesting last few years. While I was about 3/4 of the way through chiropractic school, I had been a singer. I've been a singer for over 10 years now, but I decided that I really wanted to pursue a career in music. So I was in between two careers at the time, and I still actually work at two clinics, but slowly transitioning towards doing music full time.
Nice.
Once it becomes sustainable. So
how'd you get the love for music?
I've grown up around music. I mean, everyone in my family seems to be musical. Actually, my older brother is my lead guitar player. I have a younger brother as well who I'm going to recruit into my band once he graduates high school. And so, it's sort of always been around. I found out I could sing. I was a late bloomer, though. I think about 18 years old, I found out I could sing and started performing just at coffee shops and things like that, and then got into songwriting. And almost 10 years later, here I am, putting a song on the radio.
Last year, you took home the Discovery Award at the CCMAs. I think I heard from a few people that you were kind of in shock for a few hours after that, eh? Definitely.
It was a shock to even be a part of the program. Right. It's the CCMAs are just a fantastic organization. They're and extremely supportive of up and coming acts and discovering Canadian talent. And so there was 6 acts in the program, and every one of them is extremely talented. And I'm sure some of them have already been on this station, right? And to be selected as the Discovery Program winner was a really humbling experience. Also, I was shocked, man. Like, I really didn't know who they were going to pick. Everyone was so good. So
we're joined in the studio this afternoon, Eric Ethridge. We're having a chat on his radio tour, sharing the stage with acts like this: Eric Church, Florida Georgia Line, Brad Kissel, Alberta Zone, Kip Moore. I mean, the list goes on and on. Who's the coolest musician you've hung out with, and what was a key piece of advice they've given you?
The coolest musician I've hung out with. I mean, I guess I've been spoiled a little bit because I've got to hang out with a lot of these guys, and they're all really cool in their own ways. My favorite story, so I'm a huge fan of the Brothers Osborne, and we actually were the opening act on their first Canadian headlining show in London, Ontario. So they were coming through, and at that time, I think Stay a Little Longer, I don't know if it had hit number 1 yet. It was just kind of on the rise, and then, we booked the show probably a couple months before that. So we had a chance to meet TJ and John Osborne, and after the show, they're like, "Okay, guys, I want to go to the oldest bar in town, right?" And we're like, "Okay." So my piano player's like, "Let's go to the Richmond Tavern." So we did. We hung out. We had drinks with them, and the coolest thing that I learned something really valuable from them that day, though. In my opinion, I think the show and the performance is a huge part of being a musician. I think it's really, really important. Also, obviously having good songs and a great sound, but they tour with Eric Church, and Eric Church has this stage apparently that's worth millions and millions of dollars. Eric Church said to John and TJ Osborne, he goes, "When you use my stage tonight, I want you guys to perform as hard as you possibly can, be as amazing as you possibly can, because that means I have to be even better."
Nice.
And I was like, not only is Eric Church super successful, but he's also humble, and he's still looking to get better, even at his level.
Right.
And that, to me, was just really inspiring, right?
That's cool.
And so that was kind of a really cool learning point. I mean, even the best, they're still always looking to get better. So that's kind of a mindset I try to keep, throughout my career. But.
Well, you brought your guitar. Love to hear a song.
Sure, man. This song is new. This is I've been playing it at some radio stations along the way, and it's just one of my favorite new songs. It's not even recorded yet, although I am working in studio with Jason Berry. I'm not sure if you know Jason Berry.
Juno Award-winning singer-songwriter.
Yeah, he's kind of a big deal. Yeah. So as part of the Discovery Program, I had the opportunity of working with Jason Berry. And
excellent.
It was so awesome to meet him and hear his stories about working with Dean Brody and he co-wrote one of my favorite Dean songs, Another Man's Gold, and
it's a great song.
And such an awesome song, right? So yeah, we worked on this one with him. This one is called "Making Me Crazy."
It is Eric Ethridge live at CFWE.
She looks my way. I like the way she looks. I I was hooked when she said hey. Oh, that was all it took. I was losing my mind, she was stealing my heart. She was confusing the signs, had me falling apart, yeah. But I can't keep it straight, she's making me crazy. The way she pulls me in just to push me away. I don't wanna stay just friends, I don't wanna play pretend. She loves me now. I don't wanna get caught up in all this back and forth tug of war, maybes. She's making me crazy. She's making me crazy. Just 1 minute she's in, the next her ex takes her back. Now she just wants to be friends. Oh, and just like that, I'm back to losing my mind. She was stealing my heart, she was confusing the signs, had me falling apart, yeah. But I can't keep it straight, she's making me crazy. The way she pulls me in just to push me away. I don't wanna stay just friends, I don't wanna play pretend. She loves me now. I don't wanna get caught up in all this back and forth tug of war, maybe. She's making me crazy. She's making me crazy. She's making me crazy. Way she pulls me in just to push me away. I don't wanna stay just friends, I don't wanna play pretend. She loves me now. I don't wanna get caught up in all this back and forth tug of war, maybe. She's making me crazy. She's making me crazy. She's making me crazy.
Wow, Eric Ethridge live at CFWE. It sounded great, man.
Thank you so much.
So you're hoping that'll be on the new record?
I think so. I mean, we'll see. We seem to keep getting better songs all the time,
Awesome.
and it's going to be hard to decide, really. But yeah, I mean, our plan is within the next 4 to 6 months or so to release another song as well. So we'll see.
Right on. Can't wait to maybe hear the new album soon, man.
Yes.
Definitely. The new song is out, the debut song of yours. I love this title, first of all. Liquor's Calling the Shots. Tell us all about it.
So, I mean, after the CCMA Discovery Program win, I flew down to LA for almost a month there to work with a big Canadian producer named Brian Howes.
Yep.
And Brian's produced some of my favorite Canadian acts like Headley, Nickelback. He's worked with Keith Urban. He's, so it was pretty crazy being in studio with this guy. Pretty intimidating, actually. But it was Brian's idea. The title of Liquor's Calling the Shots, and we spent a solid week writing the song. And the song itself is like, I really like this song because I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. Like we all go through rough times in life where, whether it's a breakup, some sort of heartbreak.
Right.
And sometimes we, all the emotions that are associated with that, sometimes we want to even escape those emotions. But, I really do feel that people tend to come out the other side stronger because of those hardships. So that's sort of what the song is about.
All the